Good morning. It's early in the morning in New York, but in Europe, it's already the afternoon. People are having lunch already. They're having their siesta in Europe. Today, I want to talk about a new feature that we just rolled out with Evi AI. It's called, wait for it, drum roll, collaborative articles. I'm really excited about collaborative articles and the ability for thought leaders on LinkedIn to be able to contribute using artificial intelligence to collaborative articles. Now, some people might think, oh my gosh, that's not authentic. The whole collaborative articles on LinkedIn is artificial intelligence to begin with. They're using AI to create these collaborative articles, and they want us to use our creative intelligence to add to it. But to make it easier, we allow our students and clients and friends to be able to use AI to help them be able to contribute to those collaborative articles on LinkedIn. And you might ask, Joe, what is the benefit of collaborative articles? The benefit is that you get a badge on your LinkedIn profile that tells you that you're a top voice in a particular industry. So if you're watching this live right now or you're watching the replay, in the comments below, let me know, what is your expertise? What is the badge that you'd like to win? Is it digital marketing? Is it recruiting? Is it IT? Is it artificial intelligence? Is it social media? What is your particular skill? What you want to be known for, your category, your thought leadership, your keyword? Put that in the comments below. I'd love to see that and check it out after. I want to show you in real time how this works. I'm going to share my screen in just a moment, but I want to encourage you to show up every single day on LinkedIn. And there are three ways for you to show up. I call it posting, engaging, and messaging. What does posting, engaging, and messaging mean? Posting is a way for you to get exposure on LinkedIn. Engaging is for you to get credibility on LinkedIn. And messaging is for you to book meetings on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network with 1 billion people on it. Learning how to leverage LinkedIn and how to tap into the 70 million people that are logging in on a regular basis. I think it's between 60 and 70 million people are logging in every day and spending at least 17 minutes a day on LinkedIn. So if you're not leveraging the platform, you're not sure how to use it, watch my LinkedIn Lives. I'm going to go on LinkedIn Live 244 times next year, and I'm going to start counting it when the year begins. So I want to encourage you to tune into my LinkedIn Lives, watch the replays, engage with them, and I'd love to see you engage with my content, and I'd love to engage with your content as well. I'd like you to be part of this community. And if you want information about the community that we're launching next year, called the Engaged LinkedIn Users Community, just write community in the chat. I'd be more than happy to send you some information about that. And I also have a LinkedIn poll that I recently put up, and I'm going to share my screen right now and walk you through that poll and walk you through my profile and walk you through what I'm up to. Okay. So a couple things. Number one is I just posted on LinkedIn where I showed the feature. Ever wonder how to get the top voice badge on your profile? Simple. Leave a few comments on collaborative articles. That takes time. Now you can save time by drafting replies using Evi AI. You see that? I put this over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to like my own post. I'm actually going to like it using several company pages here. And the reason I'm doing that is to give myself all those yummy different types of likes. You see the different colors over here? So if you can see that right there, I just gave myself the 3 different colors. And you can do that by changing to another company page. And you can literally just give yourself all the colors of the rainbow using the various company pages that you represent, which ends up giving you more credibility on LinkedIn because those yummy colors look good. And also giving yourself 10 likes on a post just off the top adds a tremendous amount of credibility for you. Just as a brand new post that launched, it also signals the algorithm that you're popular. So just go ahead and drop a bunch of likes on your own post. Don't be afraid to do this. It's not going to hurt you in any way. As a matter of fact, I've seen this actually help my post significantly recently. So I started doing it as a practice. Just when I launch something, I go ahead and give myself a bunch of likes from the various different posts and so on. So as you can see that, I'm doing it just like that. And boom, now I have 10 likes on my post. Now, if you want to be able to use AI on LinkedIn, the tool that I'm using right now is called Evi AI. So if you go to evyai.com right now, you can download this extension for free. And this extension will allow you to write posts for LinkedIn using ChatGPT, but it's integrated into LinkedIn. It'll help you drop comments on people's posts as well. And it'll also allow you to be able to send messages to your connections. Like I said, there's 1 billion people on LinkedIn right now. And out of those billion people, 60 million are logging in every day, spending 17 minutes a day on LinkedIn. So I want you to think about using a tool like this to help you be able to improve your credibility and engagement on LinkedIn. So let's dig into how I do this right now. And if you haven't updated the extension, the version you want to look for is 1.4.30. So if I click on Add Evi to Chrome, you're going to see we have thousands of users that are using it right now. We have 34 5-star reviews. And if you scroll down, you can actually remove it from Chrome, add it to Chrome, or you can update your Google Chrome extension right there. Okay, so if I go to my profile, I'm just going to quickly just show you how you can see all my recent posts. And as you can see, I'm live right now on LinkedIn. I'm going to scroll down here and click on Show All Posts. That's so you can see all my recent posts. And if you want to join our community of engaged LinkedIn users, go look for the poll that I posted yesterday. You see over here, we have 30 people that are interested, and there are 1,624 impressions on this post. Then you can also read my posts about my accomplishments to celebrate 2023. And then, of course, the LinkedIn Live that we did yesterday. And then this new post that I just did. And then, of course, let's see who's been commenting over here. It looks like Suzanne Taylor King. Congratulations on commenting. Thank you so much. And thank you for writing community here. I appreciate you so much for doing that, Suzanne. I'm going to go ahead and like all these different comments that you recently just posted. Yes, it's a huge commitment to be able to go ahead and drop 244 LinkedIn Lives. Huge commitment. But you know what? Every single time, Suzanne, that I go live on LinkedIn, I can then repurpose that content and turn it into videos using artificial intelligence. I literally just drop it in and boom, the AI will automatically create those little shorts for me. And as I can see, you already have 11,200 followers here on LinkedIn, Suzanne. So congratulations. And I do see that you have a top life coaching voice. And this is the badge I'm talking about specifically. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to linkedin.com/advice, and I'll do that right now, linkedin.com/advice. Let's see, I misspelled LinkedIn. So let me fix that. LinkedIn.com/advice. You're going to see this feature that LinkedIn has called collaborative articles. And they write there, we're unlocking community knowledge in a new way. It starts with an article on a professional topic or skill written with the help of artificial intelligence, but it's not complete without insights and advice from people with real life experiences. So for me, in my case, I'm going to go to marketing. I'm going to click on marketing here on the right because all the categories are there. Then I'm going to click on digital marketing specifically. If I can find it here, it says digital strategy, branding, B2B marketing strategy. So I clicked on that. And now on the left side, you're going to see a bunch of different categories, different articles. I'm going to click on this article from 7 hours ago. And as you can see, there's lots of options on the left side here. So I'm going to click on segment your audience. And then you're going to see the Evi AI logo on the bottom left corner here. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to choose what type of advice I want to give. I'm going to do provide value. I can choose my tone. I can choose my persona. I can also select whether I want to use GPT 3.5 or GPT 4 to be able to contribute to this collaborative article. And then when I hit generate, it'll read the article, read my profile, read my persona, read my tone, read my goal, and it'll actually generate a comment. So look at this, segmenting your audience. Segmenting your audience is a critical first step in any marketing campaign. It allows you to create personalized content that resonates with your audience, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to read the whole thing, make sure it makes sense. This in turn leads to more effective targeting, blah, blah, blah. So I just added this. And now I'm the only one that contributed to this LinkedIn article. That makes me a thought leader within that space. Now, of course, if you want to customize the comment, I do recommend customizing the comments to suit your voice and your tone. But as you can see, dropping 3 of those a day, it takes a minute to 2 minutes, and that'll earn you one of those badges. So if you want more information about this, just write artificial intelligence in the comments, and I'll be happy to send you a link to our tool. It's called Evi AI, EVYAI.com. And as you can see, we literally just added this amazing feature. Now, one of the things that I really enjoy doing on LinkedIn is leaving comments on other people's posts. For example, Alex Hermosi, who wrote $100 million offers, he is constantly posting, and every time he posts, he gets over 1,000 likes on his post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop a comment on his post because his audience usually resonates with my content as well. Okay, so I just dropped a wonderful comment. Instead of me thinking about what to say on LinkedIn, now I can stay top of mind with my audience with artificial intelligence. Just clicking on a button, boom, it generates a comment, and there you go. Katie, for example, one of my clients, posted here on LinkedIn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave her a comment, letting her know that I care about her and promoting her post, supporting her. She posted this 6 hours ago. She only got one comment. So I just left a very thoughtful comment here as well for her. Now, I want to stop sharing my screen for just a moment, and I want to encourage you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I want to take a moment to encourage you not to be afraid of the opinions of other people. A lot of people are not taking action online because they're afraid that they might not sound perfect. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not going to sound perfect. We're not aiming for perfection here. We're aiming for action. Action is what creates results in life. Being perfect has to do with your ego. It doesn't have to do with your results. If you want results, you got to put your ego aside and start adding value to your audience. Make sure to post, to engage, and to message if you need more exposure. Now, a lot of people don't even own their own businesses. They don't need clients. They don't need leads. They just want to make their manager happy, and that's fine. That's most people in the world. But maybe you're a consultant. Maybe you're a coach. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe networking is important to you. If networking is important to you, then staying top of mind with your network using LinkedIn can be an amazing way for you to be able to leverage technology to be able to get to your goals. There's never a wrong time to network. Networking, you need to do all the time. But I always say that networking is like public speaking. Most people would rather be in the casket than giving the eulogy, as Jerry Seinfeld says. So I want to encourage you to have that courage, to put yourself out there, to not worry about the opinions of other people because they're not playing your game in life. There are the players and there are the fans, the people watching from the stands. You are a player in your own life. Everybody else is in the stands with their opinions. One day they're cheering you on. The next day they're booing you based on your performance. Players are trained not to care about the opinions of the people in the stands because it'll affect their performance. You need to make sure that you don't listen to those opinions and instead you listen to your intuition and ask yourself, am I truly adding value to my audience? Do I know who my target market is? Do I understand the pains and the goals and the dreams of my target audience? If you don't know what they are, then you might want to consider coming to one of our classes. We have a free webinar coming up where we educate coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs on how to leverage LinkedIn. So if you're interested in joining our upcoming webinar, just write webinar in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to share with you a link to our free resource. We also have something called the Influencer Summit, where we put together the top 8 LinkedIn influencers. We do this every single year in January. We have thousands of people that join us. So if you go to Influencer Summit 2024, you can join that Influencer Summit for free. I'd love to have you there and join us where you can learn all the insights. So if you want to learn more about that and you're not sure what link I just said, write influencer in the comments. And later I'm going to go to the comments and I'll send you a link to the Influencer Summit. As I stated earlier, my goal is to go on LinkedIn Live 244 times in 2024. That's a lot. I'm going to count them one by one, and I'm going to get better and better and better at doing these LinkedIn Lives. For me, it's not about having thousands of people watch my LinkedIn Live, although on average, every single LinkedIn Live that I've done has gotten, on average, over 1,000 people to see it. I always say, I don't want to go viral. I want 1,000 of the right people to see me 1,000 times a year. And if you can do that, you can generate millions of dollars in revenue in your business. So take a moment and ask yourself, who is your most important target market? Because it's not about spraying and praying. It's about being methodical. It's about understanding who your client is, who your centers of influence. Write this down. Centers of influence are the people that are in the position to refer business to me. Most people cannot refer business to you. Think about that. There are billions of people around in the world, and most of them don't even know that LinkedIn even exists, let alone have a LinkedIn account. And you're lucky that you're together with more millionaires than you could even count. There are probably 60 million millionaires in the entire world. And most of them, that are in business are using LinkedIn. I did some research to figure out how many people are even in Japan, period. Because somebody said, is anyone in Japan on LinkedIn? And I said, there's 2 million people on LinkedIn that live in Japan. And there's 125 million people in Japan. So I want you to take a moment and really think about that for a second in terms of the possibility for LinkedIn and what's going to be happening over the course of the next 10 years. Now's the time for you to join in, learn how to use it, leverage artificial intelligence, and you're going to be much more successful. Let me show you some more things that I'm doing on a regular basis using artificial intelligence here. I'm also going to drop and see what you guys have been commenting about on my LinkedIn Live, give a couple shout outs. Let me know where in the world you're dialing in from. I'm in Europe right now and I am traveling, but that does not stop me from going live and sharing insights with you guys. This is what it looks like. It looks like Suzanne has been commenting. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I really appreciate you. I'm actually going to send you a happy holidays message right now. I'm going to click on message, Suzanne, and I'm going to click on, let's see if it loads. For some reason, it's not loading. I'm going to refresh your profile. Sometimes things don't load on LinkedIn, which is totally fine. If something doesn't load, don't get frustrated.
Good afternoon. We are pleased to inform you that train number 9024 1231 departure to Paris is now ready for boarding on platform number 5. Please check the coach number on your ticket and board for the allocated departure gate. Also, please take care when stepping onto the moving room.
Okay, so you see the way I sent Suzanne a happy holidays, happy New Year's message? I'm going to be sending that to all the different people. Now, I'm also going to save her profile. You see the way I just saved Suzanne's profile? I'm going to click on the drop down. I'm going to click on add to list. I'm going to click on LinkedIn Live. See that? I'm also going to summarize her profile over here on the right side to kind of give me an idea of who Suzanne is, what she does, and all that stuff. Suzanne Taylor King is a seasoned coach specializing in building authority and influence expansion. She's the founder of the Idea Lab and the 4C4 system, offering bespoke coaching and action roadmaps and business upgrade and reinvention. She has a background in holistic nutrition and health. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. She's also serving as the ambassador in category of thinking of the part-time role in Colorado Springs. Fantastic. That's wonderful. Good to know. You see that? I was able to summarize her profile. I see she's in New Jersey. I recently moved to New Jersey, so that's awesome. Me and Suzanne are going to probably get together, have a conversation. See that she's been doing this for 19 years. That's fantastic. So this is what LinkedIn is all about. LinkedIn is all about building relationships, one relationship at a time. I really enjoy leaving comments for people, supporting them. And if you can do this 5 to 10 times a day, and just in a few seconds using artificial intelligence, it'll save you a ton of time. As you can see, I just hit the button and then boom. I also end up tagging people so that they get notified. And just like that, I make it happen. I want to leave off by just telling you that I appreciate you, I value you, and I love the fact that you're watching this, whether you're watching the live or the replay. Give this a like, hit the repost button, leave a comment, let me know what your industry is in. Let me know what your goals are for next year. Let me know how I can add value to your life. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow